Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cast on the Fly. I wanted to talk a little bit about when we have a type of government system that lives in hopes and dreams. And then there's people on the internet who are influencing people to quit their jobs, who don't have talent or ethics or morals, and they just look good doing it. So we have a government system that's the Democrats who are up to hopes and dreams of weird ass conversations that can be seen in every speech that these people have, from the State of the Union to any form of media outlet where they show little clips of what Biden and Kamala have to say. From the laugh of Kamala to the falls of Biden, we have a leadership team that are completely lazy. Lazy is when you're going through a campaign and you hide in the basement and you rely on the media to fuel your campaign so that Obama can run this country from the sidelines. And then everyone around him agrees to that as normal. And then you as Democrats say, oh yeah, that he's fine. He's doing great. However, only 1% believe that. And 99% say, get him the hell out of here. But we live in a democracy. And democracy for the 1% is at stake. So what that 1% does to us is it fuels the mind of confusion, of lustful, the 7 deadly sins, while they run off to a Cannes Lions yacht festival, while they all bougie it up and show us new forms of rich living with Mona Van at the helm, saying, this is me eating doo-doo coffee. Look at me eating my shit coffee, while she erotically shows her goofy hat and says, look at how wealthy I am when I've done absolutely nothing. Done absolutely nothing. And then everyone says, wow, look at how great she is. Or do they? That's the real question, right? The 1% might say, I can't stand that. But they do the same thing. It looks a little bit different though. Then we've got the 99% that are looking at that saying, I can't stand that. But she's hired with Shu Chu, who's hired with the US government, who, by the way, she's Persian. And that's the Persian life. That's how the Persians live. They don't lift a finger. Everybody else does the work for them. They starve their people. They've always given people trouble, just like the Palestinians, which is why there's always never peace in the Middle East. You all are living in pie in the sky. You're all living in a dreamland if you think there's peace in the Middle East. And that's for Qatar too. Because we all saw the evidence of her traveling once again to Qatar to go get her milk up of whatever shit that they're spewing out over in Qatar. Very similar to what we saw in France. The bougie lifestyle and living of freaky ass people who have no substance and no care for the land that they stand on. They don't live in any form of homeland. They have no respect for France. That's not even France's culture. Now that's made up LA shit. It's made up from that network of people to try to distort the truth of what is actually going on. It's called marketing, folks. Have you ever heard of A Tale of Two Cities? These same individuals, such as Mona Van, will then take to her platform and tell you what it's like to be gracious. Although she doesn't have a gratitude bone in her body, except for the fact that she's got a new outfit and she's sitting on the yacht. While she then takes herself over to a window where she erotically holds a glass and says, I drink water that's clean and you don't. Well, they then make it an agenda for the Democratic Party. And that's how she sells herself to her audience. As if she's on a reality TV show, but the sad part is that's actually how she is. She's that lazy and that low life. And so when you watch, it's like, so this is an example. If you're going to the gym and you go with someone and you say to them, if you leave early, I'm not working out with you, because when you leave 15 minutes early, it makes me not want to go to work and do what I need to do to get things done. So you're either here from beginning to the end, or don't come at all, or do your own thing. Mona Van's the type of person that latches out, grabs your energy, shows herself in front of a window drinking water erotically, and leaves the gym 15 minutes early, and then you're there with the energy of having to push yourself 10 times harder because she left the building because she was robbing you of your energy anyways. She's a taker. So these people went on vacation, not really working, because all I could hear is Pookie tell Pookie how wonderful and beautiful that she looked. And that's what he teaches as love in the world. That's not love. That's annoying. That's weird. So trying to recreate relationships between a man and a woman are very awkward, robotic. That's all associated to how they look and the occurrence and the appearance. So then your relationships are at risk. Your work balance life is at risk because you want to go sit on the yacht. So now that the big companies don't have anybody to work at all. However, you don't work at all now. You're mooching off of someone else. And now they're holding and carrying the weight of what you're supposed to be doing. But you're 21 years old and you're 25 years old. And now we have a woman who is Alex Earl, who's never held a job in her entire existence, who's trying to teach us about marketing. Trying to teach us about marketing, where she lies in bed with champagne, gets wasted all up and down the beach at Cannes Lions, and nobody has anything to say except for, we're a Ponzi scheme, here we come, and you'll never catch us because we have the world in the palm of our hand. And that's really the message of Cannes Lions. That's the message of Cannes Lions. Nobody's afraid. Oh, excuse me. They might be afraid of you, but I'm not afraid of you. Did you not see the content of amazement that I've created all week long? And it's still coming through. I've got a list of shit that I still have to produce while you all sat in your erotica world drinking your shit drink. I take boiled water, I put boiled water, and then I dump some coffee grounds in the water, and then I pour it erotically into a mug, and then I drink it. And I'm so proud of you for that. One piece of content. Oh, everybody was too busy looking at my shit, I'm assuming. Meaning that's why everyone was on their phone all fucking week, is they were wondering what I was producing. See, the brand of Gary Vee is Cassandra Vaynerchuk and Gary Vaynerchuk. When you see Gary Vaynerchuk, you see me. When you look at Mona Van, she's a laughing stock, yet she has no class or couth about herself. You do know that he's undercover, right? You do know that, right? See, there's a way of communicating with someone that is grounded in who you are versus what they're trying to put on you. Because I know purposefully that she attacked people, including Travis Kelce, including the girl, it is on video, of trying to downplay the value of the woman next to Mona Van, of saying, oh, well, this is what they're speaking to. Because I've been with him for 3 years now, and I know absolutely nothing about him, but he plants little seeds in me so that I could tell people all this dumb shit. And then you, as a peon, that's who she thinks you are, says, oh, wow, you're so intelligent. I think I'll follow you on your Instagram. That's called a Ponzi scheme. So I have to say that you wasted everybody's time this week, except for the experience of getting the videos to where you can fuck everybody over with your boring ass, uneducated content. Go take a look at Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce with the women that they had to be interviewed by, talking about Frank's hot sauce. This video brings more attention to Frank's hot sauce than anything that woman can do.